Oh yeah, I forgot. I turned off my streaming PC, so about the stuff I have to do with the capture card. When I do that, I have to unplug the capture card, replug it back in, and then I have to restart my voice meter on my gaming PC. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. The other thing was I looked at this and I was like, this is all Corvinas. Oh, I have a blue bat too. Mostly Corvinas. We have everyone already set up at Muraka and Quint, so I don't have to worry about $2 billion. Critical hit after damage. I had my rift bosses in the morning, but I didn't get anything good out of that. Not that I felt like it, just felt like there was not like felt like it wasn't a lot. I didn't get any gold bar boxes. I think only once got one of the 100 million boxes. I honestly did not count when I went to storage and put it all away. 2 feathers, which are like whatever. Character all set up, and then we'll go over to switch over to my witch and do Quint. Eight of those boxes so far. I'm gonna need a lot, I'm gonna probably feel, but they're not common drops. I thought we have like we have over 5 billion out of these fish so far. Alright, we're gonna get on my list now. This isn't going to be a long stream. It's just going to be 2 hours. So I'm going to try and speed run as fast as we can through the ship stuff. So I don't have ship stuff to do at. I don't have to do ship stuff at work. He's at Orbita. I got a ways to go until I get to Orbita. I wonder though. Let's see. Let's look at my gear. So, the next thing we're doing is we're getting all this gear to 4. And get me. Oh wait, we're in the wrong one. This is what I want. This should go back here, back. Bop. Bop. Alright, so we're here. We got that. Oh yeah, this is actually like, this is 374, 441. That's everything to 4. And then the next thing would be getting this to knob. It'd be 378. So we get all these Tet or deck. We're looking at 383, which is what is the actual? We're looking at 722. Clone it, and in here we do where is it? Twisted, iridescent. 5 minutes. Twisted. So that's 1739. And what was the crystals? Manage crease. No. Create new. There's a Danya stun. So rebellious. Oh, rebellious over here. Rebellious. That's what the stun was. Rebellious. Danya. 1753 with all that. 383. 1753. Where would that take me? That would not be enough. It would just be Infamir. I wouldn't be at Orbita yet. Damn. So we have a 384. 63. 1773. Consumables. Little body enhancement. Cron meal. Perfume of courage. Hey Lopez, I am doing alright right now. Do beach drought still. The lipsticks do not stack. Adventurous boon. Yeah. Alright, what does that look at? 1788. That would be just enough for the beginning of this. Man, but that would be still like a lot. Alright, here we go. I actually don't see anyone. I don't actually see anyone in the new swimwear around here. That's one of the things how you can tell, like how well an outfit's received, is how much. Oh god, someone always does that. It's so annoying. There's always some twat who pulls that other boss. Yeah, that's a good bet. Like how many people are seen wearing it? Because I honestly am not that enthused about it. It is kind of, it's with the shirt on. It's just like whatever. It's kind of like, I don't know. I think the whole entire citrus theme actually makes it very limited. Like, if it didn't have a citrus theme, I could turn it into something more themed on my character's color, like black, purple, kind of bright blue. But that doesn't really work. I can't really make it into like this purple goth kind of look that this character has going for it because of the citrus on it. So it's just kind of like that really limits it. And then as just a swimsuit, it's very basic. Especially when they released that other swimsuit earlier, the armored swimsuit. And it has a lot more, that's a lot more kind of basic, but also unique. It didn't have anything that's like super limiting, like citrus. A citrus thing, which is like, okay, so it's kind of have to be like orange or yellow. I'm attacking a mutant troll. That's why I hate this. Is like someone always pulls a mutant troll. They just need to make it despawn when Quint spawns. So people don't get confused or splitting the damage, because like they're so huge, it's really hard to tell which one is which, and people will just split the damage onto the mutant troll instead. And the mutant troll doesn't even give you anything. I was looking at what I would need to upgrade to get to Orbita, because I see when my my guild masters are farming at Orbita, so I'm just like, what would I have to do? And it would be like, I have to get my all my gear, like I have to get all my accessories plus my my sub-weapon to deck. God damn it. Where's that rock at? I thought I saw the rock. Oh, there it is. That again is the mutant troll I'm beating up. Oh. How did I get knocked out of combat? Okay, so I actually dodged that one. Quint's almost dead. My shy's already at Muraka, so... Okay, he's dead. What did he get? Not horrible. Onto my shy. Seems to be it's 383. 385, and that'll be 1808. So if I actually do get this, so just the things, if I used a helm and I use a perfume, it'll be at 1788, which would be beginning of orbita. I get this up to deck. I'll be topped out on deck. That. I think I see someone in the outfit. Here's where everyone dies. Still like 100 million. Maybe 200 million. What is that? That's like 6 billion, 9 billion. That's a 10 billion. Let's see. That might be almost enough for 11 billion. Alright, let's see what we get. I expect absolutely nothing. Oh, we got an ogre ring. Okay, I was proven wrong. Alright, let's get my horse. Horse! This will well. Alright, we got everything, these bosses done before the ads start. I'll just ride the rest of the way. What is it, like 1798? That's really close to cap out. We go to deck though. 1808. And after that, it would just be like I would have to work on the weapons. Although I'd probably have to work on the armors too. Okay. Back to Serendia. Open up my gears. My gears. There we go. There's my boxes. My silver reward. Speaking of, we gotta collect my guild reward. So I get 81 million a day. It's a nice way to kind of just make it a little extra. And we'll grab that artifact I got off on my witch from Muraka. We'll also have to move my witch over to, I don't know, I'm guessing Assyrian. This guy. There, and let's collect everything. All the rewards. Go to this guy. Exchange that in for repair tool. Alright, let's see what we get out of my boxes. So, we'll start off with the lame one. 100 stack. I won't skark at 100 stack, and 51 sealed black magic crystals. Let's see. So these give between 300 million to a billion. So 5 and 4. So we got 900 million there from the Altar of Blood stuff. Alright, and I'm gonna do Apex Changui. We got a Faint Origin on those. Alright, and then we do we'll do Golden Picking. Bogwings tier. And we do Oxini. With a Hot Taste here. Dangoon. No cheer, but we're getting a lot of these Trace of Thunderbolts. I don't know where we are with those. We're at that's 3 so far. And I believe it. Turn over Crystal of Harmony. I already have so many of those. But that's another Trace of Thunderbolt. Jiggly. 2 Debo Earrings. Got 3 Debos. Neck, belt, earring. It's like 3 earrings. This is gonna be crazy. I have so many earrings so far. It's a ring. No cheers, no debos. And then another ring. We got 3.4 billion from that. That it would make it, I think it's 4 billion. It's 34. Oh, we have a Pride Debo earring. That's pretty pretty. Let's see. If I sold all my gold bars right now, we're at 15 billion worth of gold bars. Let me tell you, whenever the market gets back to how it used to be, if it ever gets back to how it used to be with magical shards, I'm gonna be making a killing. Put that away. 2 of those, 1 of those. How are we doing with earrings? You're up to 15 earrings, 17 necklaces, 2 pry, earrings. Pry. I have a duo ring. If I ever decide to start tapping this stuff. Anyway, that is... Oh yeah. Gotta open these boxes. Accuracy. But at least we got 3 of the... Let's sell the accuracy ones. We need 250 of these, so this is gonna be a long freaking grind. These. 350 of these per each. This was AP, this is air attack, extra damage. Both of those don't sell for nothing. Man. What about these? How the feathers looking? Oh my god, there's so many feathers. It's one of those things where, okay. Claim that. Claim this, claim that, claim this. Oh, you know what? I have to move this character over to, over to the event boss area. That's right. That's right. I gotta move her over to the event boss area. Hey, Florida, how you doing? Just did Quint and Muraka and opened up all my boxes from the shrines in Altar of Blood. We're just gonna get this character set up over at the event boss area, and then we're gonna switch over to my Corsair and do some sailing. If you're interested in that, hang around. If not, it's totally understandable. To the event boss area. How are you looking on that? Get 10 and 8. So if we do 1 blue. Ow. Alright. 100 crons in the ultimate premium enhancement box. Alright, so now I just get 100 crons every time I finish. Actually, we'll move the horse a little bit out of the way. And then let's put it on equip my hunting matchlock, and I'm gonna switch over to my Corsair. No, Trickster checked in. I didn't see that. Hey Trickster, thank you for the check-in. I got work. Gotta leave for work around 7, so. Alright, here we are. Get all those. Oh yeah, there is also coupon code called Choices B-Day event. You get a Resplendent Oasis box, which is not an RNG box. Gives you 300 scrolls, collection scrolls, blessed mat, and one of those. Also, tea. Also, that's busted. Let's toss that. No, we'll move. Well, actually, we'll deal with that in a second. Switch over to Season 3 server. Where? I never transported it. Okay. Where is my... I don't need it right now, because we're going to do the initial loop. But I do need my advance when I start doing my bartering stuff. We'll do this loop where we kill the sea monsters the hungry sea monsters we need to kill, plus also kill pirates, plus dropping off goods at 3 islands. And then we come back, turn all those quests back at Belia, and after that we go to Alia Island and start doing the bartering stuff. Use up all the parlay I have. How much parlay are we looking at right now? Oh yeah, I also have a special barter to do. It's not a really big special barter, so I was kind of been just like sitting on it. But we have 670, 226. Where's my calculator? 670226. Divided by. It's like 8733. 36 barters. There we go. Got the Hikaru's done. Scroll pieces. And here we go. Alright. There. I'm gonna shift first. Yeah, the first part of building, like if you're doing the Bartali thing, you don't need to do any ships, really sailing stuff. It's like you gotta do standardized timber squares. It's all stuff that you either make or buy off the central market. So, let's see. Yeah, I gotten three. I have made 3 ships so far. Well, yeah. We might at one time actually make the Voltaire or the balanced one. I don't know. I probably would buy the balanced one. Might make the Voltaire. Because I do have I have another Bartali sailboat I'm just sitting on right now. But it's like at this point I'm working on getting the treasure item. I'm going to try and get the Everence Knoll. So we're trying to get flowers when we see them. We're trying to get, like, I try and get some spare time so I can go out and kill crocodiles to try and get maps. People tell me that the Magoria Phantom fleet is better, but they're not as, like, not as easy to farm, I feel, as the crocodiles are. Although, like, I popped all my buffs. I popped, because, like, during this, we have this plus 100% item drop rate right now. And with that, I can actually get I can just pop my, normally I don't pop any, like, I don't want to pop any of the scrolls or any other buffs that are kind of more limited when farming crocodiles. But right now, all I need to do is pop my temp buff, and I have the 300% maxed out item drop rate on this character. And I went out there and farmed crocodile. I farmed like 200 crocodiles, and I got 2 map pieces, 2 mossy maps, Which is why I'm holding out a little bit of hope for here, because these have a chance of giving you the moss-covered maps. So I'm gonna see when the event ends. We're gonna open all these up and hope that I get a bunch of moss maps. If nothing else, it'll give me a bunch of the moss removers, so that saves me having to spend crow coins buying those. So those are 100 each. So essentially, I'm saving 800 crow coins right now with those boxes. At the minimum, if I don't get lucky. Like, I also have a bunch of map pieces, but the way it works, it's always like just one map piece that's kind of like more obscure to get than all the rest. There we go. Where am I with my sale? Am I 18? Oh, you know what? No, skill buffs are going. So what am I missing? My sailing. I have that. I don't have my tome. Who has my tome? Probably you, isn't it? Yeah, it is you. There. I was at 1900 before. I have my sailing. Those because I haven't been able to get a sailing mastery artifacts, so I just had to make do with sailing XP artifacts. I was at 1900 before. Where am I missing? Mastery somewhere. One of it was that food. Life XP times 20%. This one right here gives mount. That one I just want to mount. I'm doing mount training. After all these fishing events end, I can give 300 for 3 hours and give myself 300 life skill mastery. Tenacity, 15 AP, stamina, HP, back, down, air. And then I have the MVs. 85 MVs, 25 AP. Popping XP, trying to get my witch up to what else? 66. Yeah, tomorrow. The treasure piece allows you to do the breezy sail, which is the sprint. Your ship's the sprint twice in a row. The first breezy sail you do will cost no stamina and will not go on cooldown. And then when you do it again, so you can basically you can sprint twice in a row on your ship. And then you can combine it with your sea crystal. So you'll get the stats of the sea crystal plus the ability to sprint twice in a row. So it makes your yeah, it's a double dash. Although I think it still costs your rations. Because Breezy Sail does cost rations. It uses up 8,000 rations every time you use it. I'm like 10% of the way there with just buying the crow coins. It is, you can just buy it for 2 million crow coins, which is asking kind of a lot. I'm at 249,000 crow coins at the moment. I mean, even if I got the treasure piece, I would still need to get 1,000 of these flowers, which they're 1,000 each. So right now, if say I got the treasure, if I did get the treasure item, like I got a map piece, I've gotten 4. You have a chance with the map. You now get in the mid game. Yeah, I'm actually, yeah, I started Adania kind of recently. I'm at Therian. I've been grinding at Therian during this Agris event. Normally I would grind at Darkseekers. It's just like Darkseekers takes so long to burn through the Agris. And so I go to Assyrian because even though it's like probably not as good, I don't have to spend as much time grinding Agris. Because like especially tomorrow I'll be back up to 80,000 Agris. And I'll be actually streaming once I get home from work. I'm gonna get home from work around between 8 to 9, and I'll be grinding all the way into Vel. Because yeah, I need to burn my Agris. And then like Tuesday morning I'll be grinding Agris again. And then Wednesday morning grinding Agris again. I'd be like, it's just lots of Agris. Speaking of, I gotta check. Did they put up the signups for next week already for Ataraxian? Let's see, they did. They don't have Monday again because they're doing Black Shrines on Monday or something. Yeah, they are. I really like the Monday dungeon runs. Pair, out. Alright, let's go to Ataraxian. We go to sign up for the 8 p.m. Tuesday one. Tulia. bartering part of things. And those just reset. We'll do those all on Monday. Monday morning we do my solo bosses. Solo shrines. Adanya, Throne of Adanya, which is Jordine right now. Throne of Adanya. Solo dungeon. Pit of Undying. So we're gonna pick up all the quests. We're just gonna do the fast stuff because I don't have that much time. Annoying thing is they don't really have warp close to Termian Beach. That in. That in. So it was, we were at, just double checking, yeah, that is correct. Oh yeah, I also have to do, where is that? Okay, it's not too, that's not actually bad. Alright, so, need 76 barters. So, 100 wool. Pull out 100 knock ingots. 2,000. Those. Sylvia. Odalita. Oh man, I don't have enough pipe. I can make enough. I just would have to process it. That's 3 so far. 3 cinnamon. That's 40 Cinera's blood. 50 lead ingots. So I need we have another wool. Another 100 wool. That's 70, and then 40 of those. That make it 80. 70. Oh. 6. So minus 30 from that. Minus 60 actually from that. There we go. 6. Alright. Board at 5. Put that all in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 6. And then repair real quick. And then buy supplies, load inventory, one of those in there. I'm gonna turn in the special barter real quick, get 1,000 crow coins out of that, 1,700 crow coins out of that, and then we'll go and do all the barters I need to do. Which I do have to go to the farthest island. Yeah, so you're at 3, you just hit 300. I think when I just hit 300, I was doing, History of Dekia mostly. I got the compass, finally. Actually, I got it from when I finally got to Tungrad. I had a bunch of History of Paint, and I was using the History of Paint, and I eventually got the Elton piece from the paints. I made the compass. So I have the compass and I have the map made. I just needed the telescope made. Which I got a bunch of paint for Darkseekers. So I had been farming at Darkseekers. And when I get paint, I use it for Paddock Island to get the merchant ring piece. But so far, no luck. History is like, I mean, for me, mine is an Awakening Witch, so it might be different for you. But History of Dekia, I just like, because it's just like, I don't feel it's that hard. It's easy to get out of the AoEs. And stuff like that. It can get dark at times, but... But I generally feel it's not that hard. It isn't that hard of a thing to do. You drop the Dekia Lantern, you just kind of kite the mobs around a bit. They don't move that fast. Kill the birds that shoot up the cone. They have like a shield on them, but once you break the shield, they die pretty quickly. The compass is nice because this doesn't expire. It works with a normal compass. So if you get a Carrack, you don't have to worry about. Once you get a Carrack, like this, you can get a first mate, and the first mates act as a compass while you're piloting the ship. But if you ever if you ever get off the wheel while on your ship, you will no longer have the compass ability. It's only when you're actually driving your ship does your first mates actually work as a compass. But yeah, that's why I think that's where I was at. I was at Histria. I would do like what I did was I did actually Aukman first, and I was planning to farm an Aukman for a while. But it was like my first grind session, I got the Aukman piece. And there's only one piece from Aukman. So then I went to Histria. And I was farming at Histria for a while until I was good enough to do Tungrad. Although, a lot of my guildies claim Hex is really good. Like, you can make 3 to 4 billion an hour at Hex. You used to be able to make really good money at Tungrad too, but they did like 2 or 3 events where they gave you a whole bunch of like magical shards and sealed black magic crystals from the events, and the market tanked after that and hasn't recovered since. Because you used to be able to make a lot of, you used to be like, so you could sell these for 6 billion each. Or not 6 billion, 6 million each. So you sold 200 and you get 1.2 billion from it. But yeah, they flooded them. They flooded it, and it hasn't recovered. These were... It's going up again for right now, but there's still like a lot of people here. It used to be that this used to be empty over on NA. No one was selling these on NA. And you could just instantly sell them for 6 million a piece. So sell, yeah, that's it. You sell 200. You could sell 200 max at one time. So you'd make like, as I said, 1.2 billion every time you did that. I'm just sitting on all my magical shards and stuff like that. I turn them in when I get enough Manos stones, because the sea monsters that are north of Aquila Eye on the north side of the ocean can drop Manos stones, and then you use 5 Manos stones. I don't know, it's like 30. It's 15 or 30 metal solvents. 50 magic shards, 5 Manos stones, and then a magical tool. Which the magical tools are just like super cheap. You gotta open the central market, you gotta like, purchase magical, or is it just magic? What are they called? Yep, they're just magic. Turn them into a Manos tool, tap it up to plus 15. You sell it for 625 million. There we go. No, actually no. I want to move over here first because there's actually pirates that would shoot me if I jumped off my ship right now. You can't actually summon the Black Spirit while you're on your boat. All the way back. Dutch Island. We make... That was the thing, because also, like, history is not as great as it used to be, because also the Debo prices dropped. Because you could make a decent money at Histria Decia by because it gave the Debo earrings, and those you used to be able to sell those for 600 million each. But now they added this, so you can get the Decia, Decia fragments from it now. You can get the Void Tainted Whispers, which you can use for your cups. Tungrad, like these Tungrad things, you tap them up to pry, and then you melt them down for Decia, Decia light. You actually would be producing more Decia light than you'll be using. That's actually why I have like a giant. I have like 2,000 Decia light is from grinding at Histria. Is Termine Beach. Okay. But yeah, they nerfed like any place that you used to make a decent amount of money from, like either Debos, or they killed the Debo prices and they killed the Steel Black Magic Crystal prices. So it's like you can't make as much money as you used to be able to make. go to the last barters. Let's see if I did the math. I don't know. If I did punch something in wrong. Nope, we're good. Okay, let's refresh it. Okay, it's been refreshed. Let's see. The normal barters, turn that off. We do have, I can get 4 flowers. Pro coins. Nothing special. Alright. But I'll take the 4 flowers. Yeah, already done. What is up with the conquests? The conquests are just like super. You would think conquests would be like kind of a drawn out affair, but they're like super quick. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like people don't want to spend like the 4 hours actually defending. And also there's like alliances or something like that. Alright. One of those, one of those, these. And then Monday we'll do normal barters, 4 of these, and go to Aberdeen Island. 2 hair, buy supplies, and 4. We got a little bit of a ways to go, though. The frickin' flower spots on the other side of the islands. Anchor. Susan. Up here. Alright. Alright, thank you, Florida. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time you're able to stop by. Yeah. Gotta get as much as I can done for my shift. Alright. That one did. That's the one ship that doesn't give any drops. Drop off a quest, pick up a quest. Really, it's just like kill the sea monsters before I go to work. You do the bartering part. No problem at work. Sea monsters. That's not a problem. Alrighty then. Karu. Alright. Oh, Serendia's done. And then we go Old Moon kills Carrick. We'll also pull those out. Auto move to normal. No. I still got like I'll definitely be able to get the only part I think I will not be able to get before work is get set up. Interesting. Running the straight. The only thing I don't think I'll be able to get done before I have to go to work. Oh wow, there's a new update to Twitch on the streamer side. this dude. And we kill the 9-shot, and we're done with killing stuff. Go. Man, I got a lot of This is when we go and kill the 9-shark. Anchor, explore, order. All the way to home. Coven. Anyway, I think this is a good point as any to call my stream good here. Thank you everyone very much for stopping by. Appreciate you all. I'll be streaming tomorrow when I get home from work. We're gonna have to burn the 80,000 Agris. I'm gonna be doing that at Ethereum Castle. Doing that all the way until Vel. Do the 1 o'clock event boss along with 2 o'clock Vel. Then Monday will be solo content when I get home. And then we have long streams both Monday night and Tuesday night. That is what to look forward to if you're interested in hanging out. So until then, until I see you next, stay awesome.
Thank you for watching the stream. Make sure to have your notifications on so you know next time I go live. Until next time, stay awesome.